Good day, I'm Reslie Micah Dela and I'm going to report about the OEA shift to kids of OFWs. Go straight from right path by Maria Alaneta Nieva Nishimori of ABS-CBNnews.com. One need not look further to find someone who can say he relate to what most OFW children are feeling when their parents go away to work overseas. As head of the Philippine Overseas Employment Administration, or POEA, Administrator Hans Leo Kakdak said he meets OFWs and their families, as well as stakeholders in overseas employment, who share stories of trials and tribulations of life and work abroad. To quote, I hear joyful narratives and downright tragedies, and most of all, I hear about that bountiful source of truth and meaning in the world. I hear about hope, unquote. During the awarding ceremony of the Bank of the Philippine Islands 2013 10,000 expat Pinoy children earlier this week, he recalled meeting a 12-year-old girl, the eldest among two children of an OFW petition in Dubai. He said that the girl was hurt after learning about her mother's plan just 2 nights before her departure. But believing, as she said, that her mother was her anchor, she gathered herself and took on the role of helping her sister with adjusting to life without a mother. Making her mother happy makes Janice hopeful, he said. But meeting OFW families and stakeholders are not Taktak's only connection in the migration phenomenon. My father was an early OFW, having been sent as a third country national, or TCN, to the Voice of America, or VOA, relay station in Vietnam in the mid-1960s as a radio technician at the height of the Vietnam War, said Kakdak. Kakdak said his father was again sent on another TZN mission by the VOA in the early 1980s to Mongolia, Liberia, and West Africa. His father passed away 5 years ago. He was my hero, a World War II veteran, or warrior and breadwinner, a loving husband and father. But like many OFWs, his father worked hard too, bringing the entire family to the United States. All of us attaining our permanent resident status by the late 1980s. Yet, when it was time for me to decide on returning to the Philippines and make my home here as a lawyer, he and my mother offered no resistance. He said he got the support of his parents to practice law in the Philippines as lawyer of labor, unions, and urban poor, later on taking on a role as a government official in the Labor Department and the POAA. When I asked my father why he allowed me to renounce my US green card and return to our country, he simply said, Ikaw ang remittance ko. Not for the money, not for anything, but their pride in giving back, Kakdak said. He said the blood, sweat, and tears of our expatriate parents need not to be Bangko Central statics to make a difference. As an example, he cited the popular novel about finding the Holy Grail, which turned out to be a person and not an object. The tremendous waste of time and effort to focus merely on dollars and cents coming through our banking system. The real solution to harnessing the gains of the OFW miracle are the hearts and minds and the blood flowing through the veins of millions of expat kids who are out there, surviving as we speak, finding their way through life and trying their best to make a difference for themselves and for their families, he said. He cited OFW families for having a clear goals and knowing where they are heading. He also lauded Filipino overseas for always heeding the call for help of people affected by calamities and by considering it as their sacred civic and moral responsibility to plan and share the task of nation building. To my fellow expat kids, one small world to the waste. No matter what happens, no matter how lonely you may sometimes feel, please don't stray from your righteous path. Your mother and father did not disappear nor move far away, but only went far ahead of you, carrying a torch that you could be guided by their light and move forward on your own until we meet again. And please let your parents know that you love them while they are still alive, be it by Skype or FaceTime or SMS or snail mail. Tell them they mean more than uh, tell them they mean more to you, rather, than anything else in the world. The gift of remembrance, I know, is yet another special gift we expat kids truly share, he said. The BPI's annual search for 10 outstanding expat Pinoy children honors exemplary children of overseas Filipinos and upholds the importance of education, culture of excellence, nationalist pride and value of family. The winners for this year are ibang klaseng talino, Alison Di Gallian of De La Salle University, Dasmariñas, Nell Jason Ho of Ateneo de Manila University, Raul Daniel Manuel of University of the Philippines Visayas, Emir Deogene Mendoza, University of the Philippines Diliman, Luis Ann Florel, Pasadilla Lyceum of the Philippines University, Chloe Ann Benetas, University of Santo Tomas, Josel Saluma University of the Philippines Manila, and Joseph Kennedy Tabor of De La Salle College of St. Leon. Ibang klase community leaders, Christine Joyce Agapito, Far Eastern University. Ibang klaseng artist, Andre Caroline Hernandez, University of San Carlos.